There is a major development in the federal trial of music mogul Sean Combs.
A recent investigation by Los Angeles Magazine found a Santa Monica clinic called Lifespan on the 6th floor of the building is under scrutiny after prescription drugs allegedly issued under a fake name were found in a Manhattan hotel room tied to Sean Diddy Combs' arrest. We're joined live in studio by LA Magazine reporter Michele McPhee for more on this investigation. Thank you so much for being here.
So nice to be with you.
Yeah. This is such a fascinating investigation. I also feel we've heard so many high-profile celebrities involved in these types of situations. You have Matthew Perry and the ketamine crisis. You have Prince, who died of a drug overdose. But now you have these drugs found in this Manhattan hotel room, allegedly. Can you talk about how you were able to kind of connect it back to Santa Monica and what this, you think, means to the case?
Well, we heard testimony that we know that P. Diddy often used an alias, Frank Black. And so when the HSI agent described all of the different paraphernalia that was found in the hotel room that day in September when he was finally busted, and they thought he was going to go on the run. So there was a lot of urgency when they executed the search warrant in that Manhattan hotel room. And one of the things they found were pills in the name of his alias.
What types of pills are we talking about?
We're talking about Klonopin, which is an anti-anxiety medication. So it's unclear exactly what he was taking these pills for, what they were used for, if he was popping them, if they were part of the freak-offs. Nobody knows that. But what was interesting is, ordinarily, you do not see the address of a doctor when they're writing out a script. So this raised alarms.
Yeah.
So I called some of my sources in the DEA, and they said, yeah, this is something that's problematic, but also very, very familiar to the DEA. And that's when you discover that, yeah, it's Matthew Perry, it's Prince, it's Michael Jackson. These rich celebrities have these doctors on the payroll, and these doctors are willing, apparently, to put their reputations on the line and possibly face prosecution in order to make this money. I mean, if we remember the Matthew Perry case, there was horrifying details. Like, hey, let's take him for everything he's got.
Sure.
You know, people doing drug deals on the roof of the 3rd Street Promenade. So I think that this is something that happens quite a bit in LA, more often than not.
It's just shocking when you hear it connected, I think, to some of these high-profile names.
Well, what's interesting is, you know, we both tried. I think, you know, your producers tried to get into the building. I tried to get into the building. Lifespan said that they would send a statement about exactly what they think happened here, and we never heard a word.
What do you think, and what you've seen, comes of this case? Because obviously we see this with people who have a ton of money who can pay these doctors so they get something out of it. Do you think that Lifespan or the doctors involved will face some kind of criminal charges here?
I mean, it's unclear. There is nobody dead like there was with Matthew Perry or Prince or Michael Jackson. However, if I were them, I'd be a little concerned, because it is not kosher to be using your own clinic's name and writing the name of an alias in order to write prescription-controlled substances.
Is that really the red flag to you, is the alias? It's not necessarily the type of medication?
I think it's not just the type, it's the address. They use their own address, which doesn't seem, it's kind of like, you know, using your personal phone.
You mean they're using their home address, not the clinic address?
The clinic address. They're using the clinic address, which is kind of a red flag. Have you ever gotten a prescription that's written to your doctor's office?
Oh, okay. Instead of your address being on it, the clinic
so there's a
address
fake name and your address because they don't want to, obviously, write it to Diddy's address.
Is it easy for the clinic to just say, we thought Frank Brown was a real person?
They probably could say that. It's going to be, I think that's going to be between them and any law enforcement agency that's taking a hard look at Lifespan right now.
So you said you've been to the clinic several times. You haven't been able to get in. Is there anything else you've kind of seen?
Well, you can see it's kind of like a giant nondescript building. You know, you have to get buzzed into the actual office, and I have called, and they're very pleasant. They said, well, we'll get back to you.
They have good customer service, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else shocking in your findings in writing this article?
No, I mean, I just think this is a really interesting case to take a look at.
Absolutely.
But also, when you take into consideration how close this doctor's office was to the doctor that's under federal indictment right now in connection with the Matthew Perry death, makes you think, like, what the heck is happening in Santa Monica?
Right.
Well, I also think just watching this case, we're watching it play out in a New York courtroom, but each of these little threads, whether it's the video of the hotel room or this, it comes back to Los Angeles. So
it really does, especially when Cassie said last week she's going to get $10 million from the Intercontinental here.
Right. Yeah, absolutely, for that video release. Okay, thank you so much for being with us. This is an amazing article, doing great work, and let us know if you find something else.
Thank you.
Thanks. If you
guys.
want to read the entire article, we've linked it on our website. Just go to kcalnews.com and click Seen on TV. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah.